Well, tomorrow marking 20 years since the Labor Day storm. The storm of 1998 caused a widespread path of destruction to central New York, but some of the worst damage occurred across the southwest side of Syracuse.
As Storm Team Chief Meteorologist Jim Teske shows us, some of the most memorable scenes of destruction were at St. Lucy's Church.
I could hear this huge crash, and after a while I walked outside, and there's a whole lot of people from the neighborhood out looking at the steeple that had been blown probably 100 feet down the street. And everybody kind of came together, and the trees are down, the power lines are down, and just a whole lot of people saying something that was really extraordinary. The neighborhood was blacked out, and everybody was talking to one another about, what we are witnessing.
So the storm hit and you saw the steeple was down. When did you realize that the bell wasn't there?
Well, it probably took a couple of days, as I recall, because it was all dark that night. Obviously, there's no power there. And it took us a while to get into the basement because of the danger and the damage done to the building itself. It was a danger to get in there. So it took a while to really get in there and be able to discover the bell is in the basement. Considering that the bell came down right near that stained glass window, the amazing thing is that the window was intact except for a small crack, and the crack was on the steeple, the picture of the church that's in the rose window. The crack was on the steeple that crashed.
So there's some symbolism there.
Well, so you can, interpret it any way you want. There's a lot of symbolism going on. The whole top of the church was just ripped open. The timbers were hanging down, and asbestos or dust covered the whole church. So most of the damage was confined to the front, but the rest of the church was really pretty much of a mess.
What a story Father Matthews has to tell.
Yeah, there was $1 million worth of damage to the church. They could have very easily just shut down the church, but they topped off the steeple that had fallen. And really, the story that you'll see tonight is a story of rebirth for St. Lucy's as well as other parts of central New York.
I still can't get over the crack on the steeple in the picture.
In the picture. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Very ironic.
Amazing.
Yeah.
All right.
Be sure to join Chief Meteorologist Jim Teske for the Labor Day storm 20 years later tonight, 7 o'clock on News Channel 9. Follow